following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello, and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Well, there's about a dozen states spiking like crazy with the coronavirus, and they're talking about a fourth phase or wave or whatever you want to call it. And, of course, Michigan is running near the top when it comes to number of cases. They run between 5,000 and 9,000 new cases a day, okay? They didn't post them yesterday, and they haven't posted them yet today, so I don't know if they're recounting them. They can't believe it themselves or what. But one thing did get out was on Fox News. Michigan, is bragging about how many people they vaccinated, but they also had to publish today that of all the people they vaccinated, 246, not 246,000, but 246 fully vaccinated patients. They've had their second vaccine a month or so ago. Actually now came down with the coronavirus infection, and 3 have died. Okay, now remember I said this a year and a half ago when Fauci was talking about all the vaccines going to be out in a few weeks. He said that a year and a half ago. This is a nothing virus. Don't worry about it. We actually have film of him doing a news conference saying that this is a nothing virus. Just wear your mask, wash your hands, and distance yourself, and everything's going to be fine. Well, what did we get for doing that? Well, as of this morning, okay, the infection count in the United States alone, we're 10%. Let me take that back. We're 25% of the world's infection rate with 31,516,205 infections and 569,538 dead. Okay? It's like crazy. It's, again, 25% of the deaths are in the United States. It's just, I don't know, it just makes you crazy. And then when you look at Florida versus Taiwan, two countries that both have about 22 million people. Florida's a state, of course, and Taiwan's a little Asian country. Taiwan has 10 dead. Florida has 33,800 dead. Taiwan has 1,000 infections. Florida has 2,090,862 infections. So what's the difference here? Well, Taiwan's living like Asians, and they live on rice and sweet potatoes and beans and squash and seaweed. In Florida, depending on what county you're looking at, are 40, 50, 60% Latinos, black, and indigenous people, Native Americans. And as a result, the gluten is killing their intestines. They tend not to supplement. These people tend not to supplement. It's not a racial thing. It's a cultural, dietary thing. Let's also compare the French. Okay, let's compare the French with Thailand. Both the French and Thailand have 67 million people. And, of course, the French, we'll talk more about them later, but they have 96,000 dead, and Thailand has 95 dead. Not 9,500, not 95,000, just 95 dead. Okay. French have 96,000 dead. French have 4.7 million infections, and let's see here, Thailand has 29,000 infections. Huge differences. What's the difference? Well, the French live and drink, except for red wine. The French eat and drink everything except for the red wine, wheat, barley, rye, and oats. Thailand lives like Asians, again, like Taiwan, rice, maize, corn, beans, squash, and the seaweed. Okay, that's where they get their minerals to make their bone marrow happy, so they can protect themselves. Now, California has about 39 million people. Canada has just short of 39 million people. Both Canada and California. Canada has 2% Latinos. Canada has 39% Latinos and 8% Black. Canada has 23,000 dead. California has 60,000 dead. Canada has 1 million infections. California has 3.7, 3.7, almost 4 million infections. So what's the difference? Well, Canada, again, has only 2% Latinos. California has 39% Latinos. Duh. Okay. And it has to do, and 8% Black, and Canada has, the number of Black in Canada is like 0.01%. And so it's not a racial thing. It's a cultural dietary thing. When you eat gluten, you're in trouble. And so if you want to survive this thing, okay, we can't save everybody because everybody's stubborn, okay? But if you want to save yourself and your family, get off of gluten, no wheat, no butter, no sugar. You hear Char and I say it a million times in the last couple of years, okay? So you heal your intestines, get on your 90 essential nutrients, use the big hammer in the toolbox when we're talking about the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, throw the MSM in, and then in addition to the MSM, throw in the vitamin D3, 3 of those twice a day per 100 pounds of body weight. You throw in the glucogel, 5 of those twice a day per 100 pounds of body weight. Build your bone marrow, build your intestines, protect your intestines. And you know people who have to go to the doctor once a month to get a B12 and an iron shot because they can't absorb iron and B12. They tried taking tablets, but they're still anemic and bleed, and they can't make enough platelets and so on because their bone marrow is dead because they've been eating gluten for 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, and they can't absorb things even if they're supplementing. This is very simple. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie, the radio program. Give us a call on the toll-free line, 888-379-2552, or on the priority line at 831-685-1080.
For thousands of years, Youngevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Youngevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many ancient legacy oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. Keep Ancient Legacy's tea tree oil in your medicine chest for first aid. Tea tree oil is great for soothing the itching and stinging associated with insect bites, burns, scrapes, and other skin irritations. It's also effective as an antiseptic. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the health benefits of drinking coffee. Youngevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Youngevity's JavaFit selection of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America. All carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. Try JavaFit's Immune Plus, a full, robust coffee blend combined with the immune-supporting benefits of echinacea and the full-spectrum daily requirement of vitamins and minerals. Boost your immune system every day with JavaFit's Immune Plus multivitamin coffee. Available in 30-count single cup or 24-count single pot packs. Contact your local Youngevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 90 Flat Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you're going to do the longevity business as a business, I hope you do. We are growing like crazy because of all these millions of people out of work for over a year. They're losing their houses because they went through their savings and so on. People are jumping in like crazy. And, of course, if you get on auto ship, I pay the shipping, and you pay wholesale for the products, and you can, get tax breaks up to thousands of dollars a month, okay, because you're going to be running your business out of your longevity business out of your house. You don't need a store. You don't need employees. You do it all yourself. It's all computerized, and you'll be amazed. Even if you're living in your truck because you got kicked out of your apartment because you lost your job, couldn't pay the rent, well, guess what? You just get the orders from the people you get going on your phone, your computer, okay, and you send them into longevity. We do the shipping for you. And, oh, by the way, you get a check every month from us based on the volume that you create. And then also when you sign up and you buy your franchise, it's only $50 to buy a longevity franchise. Okay, you do have to renew every year, but it's $50. It's tax deductible at $50. And guess what? Each time when you sign up originally and you renew every year, I will give you for free $500 worth of business building information and materials and a free website. It doesn't get any better than that. And so just remember, the top eight states in the United States who have the worst numbers of cases and deaths have the highest numbers of Latinos and blacks. Again, it's not a racial thing. It's a dietary cultural thing, okay? And so it's one of those things where if you eat like the Asians and supplement with the 90, wash your hands, use our colloidal silver, use our hand sanitizer, the odds are you will survive this pandemic. Otherwise, you're in trouble. Okay, we got Billy sitting in today for Doug, who's out on some errands. Billy, what's going on?
Well, Doc, I've been wondering about something for a long time. We've seen several studies that say that long-term mask use breeds microbes and will cause problems with lungs, contribute to advanced stage lung cancer and other, allergy problems, a whole bunch of things. And it occurs to me, folks like you, who have done thousands of autopsies, have been wearing
32,000.
Okay, so you've been wearing a mask for the better part of your medical life, which is a long time. Doctors and nurses have been treating this in hospitals. Some doctors, neurosurgeons and cardiac doctors spend hours in surgery with masks on. I have to ask the question, how do you folks protect yourselves from this danger that we're just now hearing about because of the pandemic?
Well, that's a good question because most of them don't protect themselves. That's why the life expectancy, the CDC just came out with this. It's a kind of the question you're asking. The CDC just came out with this, it's only been a month ago or so. They said the average lifespan of an emergency room trauma surgeon is 57 years of age.
Wow.
Okay. And then when you look at all other medical specialties, it ranges from 73 to 75. So why is it, say, that an OBGYN, and a gynecologist lives to be 75, and a trauma surgeon in the emergency room only lives to be 57, almost 20 years difference, right? Well, that's because the OBGYNs and the gynecologists get free samples of vitamins and minerals from the producers of those things, prenatal vitamins, that kind of thing. But, they're kind of greedy, and so they don't give them to their patients as samples. They take them all themselves. So they're getting vitamins and minerals. And when they deal with the patient, they throw that mask after just wearing it, say, for 15 minutes or so. They throw it into the trash. And they may go hours without wearing another one, okay? Where somebody like myself and doing autopsies all day, you might be wearing masks 7 hours a day. Well, I change them, okay, from case to case to case. And sometimes if it's going to be a long thing, I will go out and get a glass of water or something and take that mask off and get a new one. Masks really are to protect the patients. When you're doing surgery, does the patient who's anesthetized getting the surgery, does that patient wear a mask or does the surgeon wear a mask? Okay, the surgeon wears a mask so you don't infect the patient who's under anesthesia.
Wow.
Yeah, doctors tend to get it all backwards, and that's why they die early. That's why they have the worst longevity record of any.
And you've beaten the odds, obviously.
Well, that's because
you've been
they
around
take my 90.
Yeah.
I'm 82 years old.
Wow. Terrific.
Can you count that high, Billy? We'll be back after these messages.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Longevity distributor today.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine. A blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast. With no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 90 Flat Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And Billy, Shar and I are going to go ahead and take this segment, and we'll come back with you after the break. So, Charmaine, you there?
I'm here. Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Well, you heard about these people in Michigan who have 246 of them. Even though they've had all their vaccinations and so forth, they came down with an active case of the coronavirus, and 3 of them have died. Okay, and Michigan's been spiking. It's between 5,000 to 9,000 new cases a day. What do you attribute it to? Why is Michigan having such a rough time?
I don't know, probably, well, for sure because of their diet, I'm sure. We got a lot of hamburger joints here, bad gluten.
Yeah. Well, Michigan's a famous factory and manufacturing state, and so they have probably more punch-the-clock employees than most other states as a result. And so, and they've been proud and done a great job. So many people were able to buy their own homes and so forth. And, they lived to be the average American age. It was, in their mid-70s kind of thing. That was pretty typical. Now, this Air Force general, he just turned 107. He just turned 107. He's the oldest living general in America right now. And he just had his birthday yesterday. And his name is Harry Goldsworthy. And he lives in California. And he was riding a motorcycle yesterday, 107 years old.
I love it.
Yeah. And so when they ask him, well, what do you attribute your longevity to? He says, well, people always ask me all the time, what do I eat? What do I do? What do I don't do? And I just say, it's all in God's hands. I just give God the credit, is what he said. But he says, however, I don't know if he's blessing me with this long life or punishing me. Okay. And so at any rate, we do have a lot of these super centenarians who live to be 110. And I'm, busy working to contact as many as I can to find out what it is they did special. Just like this French nun, Sister Andre, she just turned 117 a month or so ago. And the oldest living person right now is Kane Tanaka from Japan. And then Jean Calment in this century, in the last 100 years, Jean Calment from France, she died at 122. She's the oldest supercentenarian in the last century. At least in North America. And then, of course, you got the Hunses, whose average lifespan is 165. So what do you attribute the average lifespan of the Hunses at 165? What makes them different than us?
Well, they have that what they call glacial melt that comes down. They made,
the Giltar Glacier. Glacier.
And they water all their crops with that. They spread it all over their terraces. And their apples are over a pound apiece, so they're getting actually minerals in their food because of the way they water their food with that glacial milk.
Yeah, and one other thing, they don't have electricity, so they use wood for fuel. What do they do with the wood ashes?
Drop them on the garden.
And what else?
And they rake in the residue from that glacial milk, which is that white.
No, what else do they do? What else do they do with the wood ashes besides put them in their garden?
Oh, they eat them.
Well, why would they eat wood ashes, Charmaine?
Because it's like a supplement. It's a food supplement.
Yeah, it's got the minerals in it. You get an A++, dear. Okay, and I'm going to surprise everybody today. Tomorrow's going to be your birthday, right?
Yep.
Okay, you're going to be 100 and what?
Okay, let's not push it that bad. I'm going to be 78 tomorrow.
Okay, we'll be back after these messages.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables. And besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 90 for Life Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And don't forget, if you're out there exercising now, don't forget your Rebound has 100 nutrients in it, unlike Red Bull and Gatorade, which has 2 or 3. Okay, it has 100 nutrients, 75 minerals. Don't forget your hand sanitizer from Youngevity. And don't forget from Youngevity our colloidal silver. I've been using it for 25 years. 2 droppers full under my tongue, 30 minutes for each meal, 30 minutes for bedtime. It helps dampen down every kind of virus you can name, every bacteria you can name is one of the greatest things. And, of course, I'm 82. I don't have any pre-existing conditions, and I'm ready to kick, okay? So, Billy, let's go to callers.
All right, Doc, let's head to Paramount, California, and talk to Monique. Monique, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Monique, you're on your air.
Hi.
Monique, you're on the air. Hi, how can we help you?
Hi, good afternoon. Hi,
Yes.
so I am a 37-year-old female with a history of on the maternal side, a history of thyroid problems, and I was recently diagnosed with bilateral cysts and about a dozen nodules. So I'm just concerned because the doctor just told me to come back in 3 to 6 months' time, and I'm just worried.
Okay, stop.
A lot can happen in 3 to 6 months.
Stop. Did he give you a prescription of anything?
Nothing. He didn't. He just said come back in 3 to 6 months' time for a sonogram.
Okay, and again, how old are you?
I'm 37.
Okay, do you have any other issues? High blood pressure, diabetes?
No, I don't have any pre-existing, but diabetes does run on my paternal side of the family.
It's not genetic, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, it's actually just a simple nutritional deficiency. It's not genetic. That's a big lie. It's not genetic. So I don't care if everybody for 10 generations has had it before you. You don't have to have it. If you have it, we can get rid of it in weeks. Okay? And so do you have any skin problems? Any eczema, dermatitis, or psoriasis?
No.
Okay, how much do you weigh?
That is the only thing presently. So presently I am 227 pounds.
227, and you're 37 years. How tall are you?
I am only 5'5".
Okay, 5'5" for a lady. I'd like to see you weigh about 135 to 150, somewhere in there. And so, let's see here. You need to lose about 75 pounds, okay? So, Charmaine, what would you do for Monique? She needs to lose about 75 pounds. She has a thyroid issue, nothing else going on. So what would you do for her?
I would get her on a gluten-free diet. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, no oils. And then, because of her weight and everything, I would get her on. I'd get her on a healthy brain and heart pack and a healthy bone and joint pack, and then I'd add to that vitamin D3 for absorption, Ocean's Gold, Ultimate Daily Classic for general purposes, and some MSM to rebuild bones and cartilage and stuff like that. And then to lose weight, she needs to get on the keto diet, the keto bars and or shakes for 1 to 2 meals a day, and she'll lose the weight easy.
Yeah, she'll lose the weight, half a pound to 2 pounds a day. And you might want to start, Monique, with 1 meal a day, because then you kind of know how it works and everything. Then you can move up after a month or so. You can move up to 2 meals a day if you want. But the remaining meals, that you're not eating a keto caramel meal, you want to eat like an Asian: rice, sweet potatoes, beans, squash. And then you did a great job there, Charmaine, with the Ocean's Gold. I'd go ahead and take 3 of those twice a day. That's from all these seaweeds and algae and everything from one ocean. What would you give her to get the seaweed from another ocean? Quickly.
The Fucoid Z?
Yep. You get an A+, Fucoid Z. Take 3 of those twice a day. And then call us every couple of weeks. We'll walk you through this. You're going to be a great miracle. And your doctors will pull all their hair out because you're going to say, oh, everything you said was wrong. We'll be back after these messages.
This is Dead Doctors Don't Lie, the radio program on the ZBS Radio Network.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
The ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 90 Flat Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And again, if you're going to do the Youngevity business as a business, you need to get some tools so everybody can give the same answer for the same question. Okay, that's why we have all the CDs and DVDs my newest CDs, of course, one is the red warning light. It goes into like 8 or 9 of the most common pre-existing conditions, which are nutritional deficiencies, that actually say that if you get the coronavirus, you're going to be in bad trouble. Okay, that's why it's called the red warning light CD. Okay, and then we have another one called the Wallach corpus, after the Hippocratic corpus. Hippocrates, like 350 years BC, wrote his corpus. He had 60 little booklets in one big book. 59 of them were diseases that he knew how to relieve the symptoms of. Couldn't cure them, but he knew how to deal with the symptoms with herbs and things like that. Number 60 was first do no harm. So it was just one sentence, first do no harm. And, of course, that was very good. But he's considered the father of medicine because he wrote that corpus. But that was over 2,000 years ago. So it's time for a little update. So that's why we came up with the Wallach corpus to do that. And don't forget the book and the CD, Hell's Kitchen, goes into the history of all of our pandemics and why they happened. We know exactly why they happened and how to survive them. It's the book and the CD, Hell's Kitchen, appropriately named. Okay, Billy, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head out to my old stomping grounds of the Big Island of Hawaii. We'll talk to Wani now. She's on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Wani, you're on the air.
Hello, how are you? Thank you for taking my call.
Aloha.
Aloha. I have this issue. I'm very new to longevity, and I am 67, height 5'2", weight 125.
Okay.
I've been having these issues for about 8 years, and now it's getting worse and worse. I wake up.
And what is the issue?
I wake up at night with a heart pounding, with sometimes a headache, pressure on both sides of my ears, high blood pressure, 189/93, extremely cold and body shakes.
Okay, let me stop there for a moment. Do you ever get drowsy a half hour to an hour after you eat? Hello?
Not often.
Okay, if you have to think that hard, the answer is no. Okay, do you ever get ringing in the ears, tinnitus or ringing in the ears?
Sometimes.
Okay. And what about dizziness or balance issues?
Dizziness sometimes.
Okay. Do you have any gray hair?
I do.
Okay. Do you have varicose veins in your legs?
Yes.
How did I know that? Okay. All right. Charmaine, what would you do here for Wani? She's 67 years old, 125 pounds, 5'2", maybe, 5 or 10 pounds overweight, not a big deal. But she does have gray hair. She got varicose veins, high blood pressure. She does get dizzy once in a while. And she wakes up in the middle of the night with her heart pounding. Now, one other quick question before Shar answers. Wani, did you ever get this heart pounding during the day? Or is it only when you lay down?
It does happen during the days also, but not as often as at nighttime.
Okay, Charmaine, what's going on here? What's going on with Wani?
She's got osteoporosis of the skull.
Okay, you get an A+. What are we going to do for her?
Well, I would get her on first of all, no wheat, barley, rye oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, and no oils of any kind. And then I would get her on a healthy bone and joint pack, and I would add to that Ultimate Daily Classic, vitamin D3 for absorption, MSM, and I think I'd get her on some Ultimate Daily Classic, too.
Yeah, okay. Very good. And you did say Fucoid Z, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. So now we want you to call us every couple of weeks, okay, because you have osteoporosis of the skull, squeezing the 10th cranial nerve, which causes what's called AFib or atrial fibrillation or tachycardia. Everything you have is a nutritional deficiency, including that high blood pressure. And that's why Shar recommended the Ultimate Daily Classic tablets. Take 3 of those twice a day. They'll support healthy blood pressure and healthy blood flow. The dizziness comes from a squeezing of the vestibular branch of the 8th cranial nerve, and the buzzing in the ears. And the ear thing is the auditory branch of the eighth cranial nerve being squeezed by the skull because you have osteoporosis. I want you to get a hold of my book. It's called It's All in Your Head. Doctors never tell you have osteoporosis of the skull. Shame on them. Osteoporosis of the skull causes 25 major diseases, but usually they're not going to send you to a neurologist or anything like that unless it's their golf buddy who's a neurologist, all right? And so that's why they don't want you to get rid of it. They just want you to go get treated and manage it, okay? So Hawaii and Okinawa, both Polynesian islands, okay, Okinawa in Japan and Hawaii in the USA, have about 1.5 million people. Okinawa has 8,000 infections. Hawaii has 30,000 infections. What's the difference? They're both Asian, Polynesian countries originally. Well, since the Second World War, okay, after the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor, we sent our Navy out there, and half the restaurants in Hawaii are McDonald's, okay, Steak and Shake, that kind of stuff. And so they eat a lot of wheat, barley, rye, and oats in Hawaii. In Okinawa, all they eat is rice and maize and sweet potatoes and beans and seaweed. So Hawaii, even though they're the longest-lived state, they have the longest life expectancy of any of the 50 states, they're still eating like Europeans more than they are Asians, where Okinawa is sticking with the Asian diet, and that's why there's a huge difference in infections. Okinawa has 120 dead from the coronavirus, and Hawaii has 467 dead, okay? And so Hawaii has 4 times the dead that Okinawa does, okay? And let's see here, almost 4 times the number of infections also of Okinawa. And that's because of the difference in the diet. And so if everybody in Hawaii would eat like Okinawa, guess what? There wouldn't be any of these problems in Hawaii. But let's see here. Billy, let's go to callers.
All right, Doc, let's move on to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and talk to Ken. Ken, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, Ken, you're on the air.
Yes, Dr. Wallach, hi. Thank you for what you're doing. I'm 54 and 5'8", 295 pounds. I've been diagnosed with fatty liver and edema. I have gray hair and numbness and tingling in my hands, feet, and legs.
Okay. Do you have any back problems or neck problems?
I've had sciatica.
Okay.
And I do have neck problem. The neck pops all the time, and it gives me problems.
Okay, now, last question. Do you ever have any coughing or hiccups?
I do.
Okay, Char, what's going on here with Ken?
Osteoporosis of the skull.
Okay, but he lives in Oklahoma.
Doesn't matter where you live.
Yeah. Okay, so what would you do for him? He's 295 pounds. He's 5'8". 5'8", I'd like to see him weigh 180, so he's 110 pounds overweight. What would you do for him? Fatty liver, and he's got gray hair. He's got neck and back problems, sciatica, peripheral neuropathies, and fatty liver.
Well, to save money,
Okay, hang on. Okay, stop. Hang on.
Okay.
We got to go to this break, and so hang on here, Ken. Char will come back and we'll give you get your pen and paper ready. We'll give you your program after these messages.
Dead Doctors Don't Lie, the radio program will continue. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free at 888-379-2552.
Hi everyone, Andy Anderson here. Are you using those handy little bottles of gel that zap germs, bacteria, and other nasties? In today's world, that's smart, especially with all the filthy doorknobs, shopping carts, and handrails we touch every day. Here's what you may not know. Once the alcohol evaporates, goodbye effectiveness. No more protection until you use it again. Pure Works to the rescue. Our FDA-compliant foam, lotion, soap, and spray do not rely on alcohol. Their killing power lasts up to 4 hours. Pure Work disinfecting spray is EPA FDA certified to kill swine flu, bird flu, MRSA, HIV, hepatitis B and C, and a whole host of viruses and bacteria. Mold and fungus too. It's even safe around children and pets. You'll love the soft feel of PureWorks on your hand. It actually conditions and will not dry your skin. Here's a little peace of mind knowing your hands are still germ-free hours later. Get your hands on PureWorks and get PureWorks on your hands. Stand by. Pull out your paper and pencil for your local number to order PureWorks.
When those aches and pains in your knees, elbows, hands, shoulders, and back crop up, reach for Youngevity's CM Cream. Put CM Cream on a Q-tip and put it in your ear canal for relief from headaches and sinus pressure. A topical temporary relief from minor aches and pains of muscles and joints associated with strains, sprains, and simple backaches. Why take aspirin or non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs that can cause stomach bleeding and liver damage? Just apply CM Cream liberally to the affected areas, and within 20 minutes or so, you'll have relief from those nagging minor aches and pains. You'll feel better for up to 4 to 5 hours. So the next time you have achy joints or muscles, do what I do. Reach for CM Cream for relief. And for systemic relief, reach for CM Plus capsules. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 90th Life Crusade. And Billy, let's go back to Oklahoma. And Ken, Shar, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, what are we going to do for Ken? Okay, again, he's got fatty liver. Okay, he's got neck that pops. He's got sciatica, low back stuff causing peripheral neuropathies and pain in his legs and so forth. He's got gray hair, varicose veins in his legs. And so what's going on here?
Well, he's got osteoporosis of the skull, plus probably a lot of other things, too.
Yeah, well, he's got osteoporosis, degenerative disc disease, and low back problems, and so forth. So what would you do for him? And, of course, he's at 5'8", he's 110 pounds overweight.
Well, he's got to get on a gluten-free diet. No wheat, barley, rye, oats, no oils, no fried foods, and no burnt animal fat. And then to save him money, he needs 3 packs, unfortunately. I'd get him 2 healthy brain and heart packs and 1 healthy bone and joint pack, and then I would add to that the Ultimate Daily Classic, the vitamin D3, and some MSM, of course, and I'd also add some Fucoid Z. And he needs to get on the keto diet, at least 1 or 2 meals a day, the keto bars and or the shakes. And to start losing weight, obviously, he'll feel better.
Yeah, and they don't need to be the same meals every day. You can rotate them around based on the schedule. The bars are easy. You just rip the wrapper off and eat them. You had to create the shake, have to mix water with it, and so it takes a little bit of time to deal with. And so it's one of those things where he needs to call us every couple of weeks. The fatty liver thing, a lot of people say, oh, what, you drinking alcohol? Well, no. Alcohol does not cause the fatty liver, okay? It's the nutritional deficiencies you get because you're drinking alcohol instead of taking vitamins and minerals, okay? And the liver does 40 different things, and it has an enormous capacity to rebuild itself. I've seen people down to just 10% of functional liver, and in 2 months' time, it's perfectly regrown itself. The liver has an enormous capacity to rebuild itself. So Ken can have a great story for us in a couple of months. I think we actually talked to him not too long ago. This sounds like a familiar story here. Okay, how much time we have here, Billy?
Got about 2 minutes, Doc.
2 minutes. Do we have another caller?
Yes, we do.
Well, let's go to that second caller.
All right, let's go to Webb, who's calling us from Miami. Webb, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Okay, you're going to have to be fast, Webb, because I don't have a moment here. What's your problem? You have to speak up.
I have AFib. It was about a year and a half ago that I had first got it. Had to go to the hospital. I'm 59 years old, 6'2". I'm 280 pounds.
Okay. Do you have any other issues? High blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis?
No, nothing else. No high blood
pressure. Do you have ringing in the ears or dizziness?
Constantly.
Okay.
Dizziness,
so Charmaine.
Okay.
So Charmaine, what's going on here with
He's got osteoporosis of the skull and/or a back problem, or both.
He's got both. Okay. So what would you do for him? We only have a moment. 280 pounds. What would you do for him?
280 pounds. Okay. Unfortunately, because of his weight, he needs 3 packs. I get 2 healthy brain and heart packs and 1 healthy bone and joint pack. And the MSM, he needs that really bad. And I would add
3 of those twice a day.
Fucoid Z. He's going to get some glucogel in one of the packs. And I would add Ultimate Vitamin D3 for absorption. And with all the MSM and the other stuff, he should be good to go.
Okay, well, you get an A+ there, dear. And so Webb, call us every couple of weeks. You can start the diet as soon as you hang up. It's going to take us about 5 to 10 days to get stuff to you because of all the shipping problems here because of the pandemic. But go ahead and order that, okay? And if you didn't get the phone numbers and all that kind of stuff, again, it's www.drjwallach.com. And it's one of those things where if you get on this diet, get rid of all the gluten out of your house now, give it to somebody, give it to your doctor. Give all the gluten to your doctor. It's kind of like to Russia with love, to your doctor with love. Don't eat one more spoonful or forkful or one more cracker, okay? And just live on a gluten-free diet. Get on the 90 essential nutrients. AFib goes away very quickly. It's the result of osteoporosis of the skull, as Shar says. Well, thank you, everybody. Great stuff today. It was almost like a convention of people with osteoporosis of the skull. Don't forget the book, It's All in Your Head. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you, Charmaine. Super job. Thank you, Billy. Thanks for sitting in for Doug. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Youngevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.